polls being in the mix, do you recall anything that was, like you said, about embracing this chase kind of thing right now?
I think you got to kind of be aware of it because it's going to be talked about, but we still have a lot of football left to play and that we got to be focused on. So I think we just need to focus on the next game from a team standpoint.
Is it obvious to you guys though now that people are watching every game? I mean, they're paying attention. They're giving you style points whether y'all want them or not. Are y'all aware of that as players? That obviously you got one more notch down in the polls this week, et cetera.
Yeah, I think guys are aware of it, but like I said, we just need to focus on going out there and winning games because if we don't focus on the teams we're playing against some good teams. Mm-hmm. So that could hurt us if we're not focused and not preparing each week for each team.
It's kind of a big thing though, right? Because Urban Meyer doesn't like to talk about it much. So to kind of take time out of his day the BCS came out. Do you have a reaction to what you saw there, and what was it like just kind of actually having him acknowledge it?
Yeah, like he definitely keeps us focused on the task at hand, and yeah, like I said, like he mentioned it because it is going to be talked about, and it's going to kind of put us in the spotlight a little bit, but he's mentioned it, but there's not been a lot of focus on it, but we just need to go out and show what we can do, basically.
And he put a positive spin on it. Is that the best way to classify? He said told you guys to embrace it. That's what he told us, that he told you guys to embrace it.
Yeah, because I would say not a lot of guys get an opportunity to play for a school like this. So embrace that opportunity because there's a bunch of people that would love to have that opportunity. So do what you can with it.
The task at hand being Penn State. What do you know about them so far?
I know they got a good rushing defense. I think they're around like 120 yards per game rushing, somewhere around there. Good rushing attack. They got good athletes, and they've always been a good program. But they're going to have good players, and we're just going to have to focus on that. And in this upcoming week, prepare for them.
What was Philly Brown's speech like?
It was powerful because, for a leader to stand up and say that, we're not carrying our weight as a team. We all need to pick it up. Stuff like that doesn't happen a lot because we hadn't been down really at half. So it was kind of moving, and I think it did motivate guys, and like, all right, let's get going now, sort of thing.
But what's it do when you have a guy stand up and say that, but then he goes out in the second half and blocks the way he did on the perimeter?
Oh yeah, he went out there and proved it. He's not just out there preaching it. He's going to go out and he's going to set the example, and he's saying we all need to play better, and he's not counting himself out. He's going out there and he's being a leader. He's showing us, showing us the way.
Taylor, Coach Warner was talking about the other day, for the way Marcus played, you guys gave him 3 claps in the room.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Why did you do that? Can you sort of explain what the 3 claps means in the offensive line room?
In the O-line room, we just kind of do 3 claps for a little bit of praise. Marcus usually doesn't want the 3 claps. It's kind of funny, but we always give him 3 claps. So, if we deem it necessary to give somebody 3 claps, Corey will give us a ready, set, go, and we'll all give him 3 claps for a little praise.
How often do the 3 claps happen? Does this happen every day you're giving it out, or is it?
Nah, not every day. There's times where jokingly they'll get Marcus with some 3 claps, but it's just a little bit of fun that we have in there.
Was it Coach Warner thing, or how did the 3 claps thing start?
It did start, yeah. It started with Coach Warner when we would have guests come in our room, just to kind of welcome them. And then I guess we kind of just took off with it.
What's Marcus You can demonstrate if you want.
It's just, all right, 3 claps. Ready, set, go. And we all do it together. So
what's Marcus like? The guy.
Marcus he's really funny. He cracks me up. And, he's always real positive about everything, got a real positive outlook on it. And, obviously he's a great player. He's playing really well, and he's just fun to be around because like I said, he's got that positive attitude, and he's always just picking people up, and off the field he's a jokester. He's a pretty funny guy.
Taylor, those four seniors were established, and here you come in and try to mesh in with them. How has that gone? Do you feel like now I'm one of the five, and there's not that senior sophomore kind of thing?
Well, I'll definitely always be the younger guy, because I mean, I'm like a little brother to them, basically, I would say. But yeah, they've had good careers, and they've established themselves, and they deserve the respect that comes along with that. And while I feel I've improved, and I do feel I've improved and gotten closer with them, but it's kind of a little brother relationship. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, you're the young guy, but next year you're Uncle Si. I mean, you'll be the oldest guy in the room. I mean, you know what I mean? How are you already thinking about that? About the leadership you're going to have to? I mean, 4 guys are going to be gone, and what you're going to have to, carry the flag, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess I haven't given that much thought. I'm just kind of appreciating the moment, and living in the moment, and learning from these guys, just seeing what they do, learn from them, because in the future I'm gonna have to step into that role, but just kind of live in the moment sort of deal.
Okay, thanks, Taylor.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.